doing.
You talking about the slow zone?
Well, yeah, the growth methods.
6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Will Lutz on for the point after.
What are some, strengths and weaknesses?
Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Good return until he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but rushing as well.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
You know what I'm saying? I got a good
receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Long-term memory. You know what I'm saying? Like I can remember. See, like that. See, like I say you.
To throw,
I
it's
say you.
Allen.
It's something you, bro. It's you. That's what I got a good at a long time.
Have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I remember that because after we did that, I took that shit with me.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I took that shit when I presented that shit.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs. No, I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window of fire to pull it in there for the completion.
That's all you need.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
And he can get the materials. Like, you ain't have to throw nothing because he could get them. He could get them. Yeah. You can do spectroscopy at AFM.
On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense,
I didn't realize
none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
She was telling me how I used to do this and do this.
Singletary, they'll run forward, and he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
Nobody.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. That's why. Yeah.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Although, like I said, but like I said, I got a different perspective when I talk to Rachel. Because Rachel working back here too now. Of course. Rachel's a goddamn health physicist.
I mean, does he also work with Casey?
To the air, Allen.
Yeah. He worked with them girls, so I don't know.
And they're going to mark him down
Something about the dude.
maybe by about a yard, if that.
He got daughters and shit like that
on the
too.
completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the
he
first
always
down.
be kind of short with me. That's why I be short with him.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
You know what I'm
No move to
saying?
get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already.
I thought he was, because I had the impression that he had got a couple of experiments together. You know what I'm saying? I took what's his name. We took what's his name. Chinese dude. That nigga ain't have. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit in there was broke. Like, I think that little R drop shit worked. Half-ass work.
I mean, there's
no problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
I would say that, some of the stuff that he said that had worked, by the time we went ahead.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Where like the E squared or R.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He's, to be honest, what's out there in the industry. And a part of that is quantum.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Throwing, Winston. Flush to his right. Dances by him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That was a pretty scramble there by Jameis Winston, but I've got to tell you, partner, if you just put him in a regular event, just watch him run, you're not going to think that he's going to do that. But you turn on the bright lights, Jameis Winston can run, wiggle, and pick up first downs.
Right. Shit. Man, listen. Imagine us. Imagine us. We had fucking, man, you remember that dude that used to go, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course. And
what was that nigga's name?
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
That nigga was Indian.
To throw is Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
No, not right.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
No.
There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
I'll tell you, read it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
We ain't no first thing.
And that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, he's locked in on his target, but he was coming.
All we knew is the motherfucking shoulder. We knew this, or the Hamiltonian. Nigga knew that much. Nigga knew to say the Hamiltonian and K plus V or whatever that shit is, and and motherfucking shoulder.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll come up with something here.
You know what I'm saying? That's the extent of a nigga calling out.
From the gun, Winston.
Motherfucking discreet. It ain't continuous like that.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Winston. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mechanics. And, you need to learn direct mechanics. And also...
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Star Latulele in on the tackle. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. From the red zone now, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned in 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, tossed every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. Finding Knox there complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like
and they were African. Let's keep it
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Right.
On play action, Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
A nice-looking play to start the drive. Down the middle and complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 60 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way.
Who's in computer science, who's working with a guy at Ames Lab, and they're doing some simulations, quantum simulations on hydrogen. Right? That's a different quantum mechanics than the quantum optics stuff that I'm talking about with single photon emitters and stuff like that, right?
That's correct.
That's the quantum mechanics that's the quantum mechanics that we were taught. That shit about the hydrogen, fucking hydrogen atom and solving the fucking Schrodinger whatever for the hydrogen atom. Who gives a fuck?
You can't do nothing with that.
Right. So you say, I heard you say direct operator mechanics. So that's what I need to be teaching them.
Yeah, it's basically, it's not so much, you have some calculus, but it's a much more linear algebra focused quantum mechanics. It's more operators, matrices. That's the type of quantum mechanics that are used in QIS.
Somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 21 to zip.
Their quantum courses to represent what you actually needed to know in quantum in order to do QIS.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And there was an aisle.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there on the opening play of this drive. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Allen on third. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
A strong running. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They look good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A first down throw for Winston. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
No, it's
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll throw again. Winston. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he fires one incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you're careless with the football, look out.
On third down, Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they just look completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really
information.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah, I was looking for a Sean's outline.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I said just 4 words, right?
Hey, why not 4 words? One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him.
And do a whole line.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there. Nice explosive.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers in the half because they're definitely different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this
4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down
there. The website, man.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does
is just find avenues,
find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Flushed out right. Able to push his way through. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And here, he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I am on the
We
board.
both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes us ahead for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I get sick and tired.
A give. This is Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd
down? I had one the other day.
There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
It's on the first day of class.
They did a really nice job.
So everybody in here should be in some type of
any lanes to open up.
science. So this idiot raised his hand. No, I'm not in science. I said, well, what are you in,
Saints
sir?
on 3rd down.
Engineering.
No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time it's 3rd and 3.
All right, bro.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running.
That ain't the first time
They
I
decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
A measuring device is a scientist tool. Like, what? Yeah. Like, they done took my lab class. I made them niggas use fucking meter sticks. Them niggas don't know. Y'all niggas can't use a meter stick properly. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have it turned backwards and upside down and don't know how to read it. I say, y'all niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. Them niggas will read. You know, niggas will. The niggas tell you, you know, but I guess I used to be like this too.
I think he lost track of the time
at
left
some
in the play
point,
clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
I was in college.
That run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
Yeah, like niggas. Yeah, like niggas don't. A lot of niggas don't even connect like real life to what they doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas think like this shit like video game, like PlayStation or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't really think of it as real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't think that when I get a job somewhere, I'm gonna be doing this same shit, just with some more probably. You know, depending on where I am, some more fancy tools. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Maybe I should pay attention.
You know?
No. That's, that's true.
I'm telling you.
You have to pay attention. Because it's just like, but the thing is, just like you were saying.
Because I ask a nigga, I say, how tall are you? Or no, like if I just ask a nigga how tall he is, like a nigga answer that right. A nigga answer that correctly because that's something we're used to responding to. But if I asked you the same type of question in a scientific way, like can you give me blah 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 blah? So how tall is the building? And the nigga say 100 seconds. You see what I'm saying? Like I can easily get a nigga tripped up. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where, I'm sitting there telling them, like, bruh, like, you can't, I asked you how tall is the building? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga sit there and say 100 seconds. So be like, hold up, dog. 100 seconds, and like, oh no, it'll be like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
There's not science, well, there's a level of scientific thinking.
Well, it's
be like, what makes sense?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't connect. I think it's a lot of them don't connect, like, especially with physics. They think this shit is Star Trek. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not really supposed to make sense to me. So, I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? Take a wild fucking guess.
You know what? I do understand and appreciate what you're saying. I think what it's coming across as is it's okay to say an idiot behind statement because I'm not supposed to understand this anyway.
Right.
So I can just say, anything, like it's not up to me to understand.
Look, just like the other day, just like Friday, I'm hitting them. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, nigga be stuck, dog. Nigga be stuck. And I don't know what it is. It's when you hit them with them word problems and you give them the information level, you add a little sentence here and add a little sentence there. Cause a nigga, if you tell a nigga, you say, dog, I'm going 50 miles an hour. I traveled for 2 hours. How far did I go, my nigga? Nigga, boy, I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had one Friday, bro. I was doing 20 miles an hour. I said, I'm traveling 20 miles per hour. And I go for 2 hours. And it took her a minute to get to that 40, nigga. I ain't lying.
Oh man, it took a minute?
A minute. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know, damn. Like, I don't know if it's because you in physics class, like you just intimidated or something. Or, because, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of the class get that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we got a better quality of student. Matter of fact, no show, man. I got about down there 200 students, and I had 2 shows. I'm telling you, like I said, I had to bring my physics 211. I had to move that to another class because it's busting out the seams. I got 27 in that motherfucker. 27.
And which one is like university physics?
Yes, for algebra based.
Algebra based, okay.
Yeah, that's for like ag, biology, some social sciences, all that shit. Yeah. Busting out the seams and motherfucking what's her name? Marshall, I'm telling them 102 classes. Oh, Marshall should be packed.
What?
Yeah. Them bitches be having like 40 in them. Like, you cannot teach them classes without no software.
So what software you using?
Oh shit, all of us use Canvas and fucking whatever else. We use mostly Canvas though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, I have to teach classes at the community college. I don't have many folks. But only difference is that I, noticed. I'm just saying, like, do you guys also teach the labs?
Yep. Of course.
Now, I don't know if we had, like, other folks teach the labs.
Oh, no.
Maybe just grad students.
Oh, no. We teach lab. Yep. But shit, man, let me hit you back, man. All right, well. All right.
Now, when y'all looking to go ahead and fill up post
Well, I don't know. We waiting on South Dakota to send the money. They supposed to have sent it already, but I gotta talk to I gotta see what Mr. Gibson. I gotta go follow with the OSP and all them to see what's going on with that. But that should be coming through soon. Yeah. So we're gonna be looking to do that soon. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. You better. You know Facebook?
Yeah, I know Facebook.
Shit, call him and holler at him. You know what I mean? Shit.
So I went my first internship with Facebook in Berkeley. I've been dealing with him since I started.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was still around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Facebook on the grant. Yes, indeed.
So what is it to do?
Well, it's gonna be that Ice Cube shit. What is it? Jayon and all that type of shit. A bunch of code, a bunch of software and coding and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Jayon. Because I think the last time I used it was like Jayon 4.
Right. And so that would probably be doing that, helping the grad students just finish their thesis and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. I would get to use Jayon 4. I mean, like when I did my thing, I just wrote it in C.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I told Faith that I want to get somebody that's got some AI experience. You know what I'm saying? So we can start making sure that the students have that in terms of workforce development. You know what I'm saying? Like they're ready, to put that on their resume. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then you're probably looking more for a research professor.
What you mean?
I mean, for the position instead of like really a postdoc. Technically, it can be the same thing.
Okay.
But just a different classification. Like, a research professor that would be mentoring students and doing, research.
Yeah, but that's how that work at Southern. I mean, shit, Southern ain't big enough for you to come in and just be no goddamn postdoc unless you, and especially if you graduated. If you graduated from Southern, fuck no. No, indeed, man. You gonna have to teach, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got what's the name?
Somebody from any point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. They might let you get away with it if you're a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? Like a Chinese motherfucker. Can't nobody understand what the fuck you saying. You know what I'm saying? They might let you just do research and be a postdoc and don't teach nothing. But even them motherfuckers, they done put them in 211 with the biology kids.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. I ain't lying. But you know, they be having them calibrated though. They be having them motherfuckers knowing that. Well, this is what I found out. So a lot of times, they don't see the foreigners. Even though the students can't understand the foreigners understand that I can't fail these motherfuckers. Because if I fail them, all they're gonna say is I can't understand the fuck you saying. So the foreigners tend to be more lenient. We had Sean, we got a post. So Zal got a postdoc, black dude, graduated from Southern. Sean Rubio, something like that. He got a PhD from University of Houston. So this nigga started teaching 211. That nigga failed the whole class.
God damn.
That nigga failed the whole. Oh no, the whole class dropped that nigga shit. When they told me that, I say they gonna calibrate that nigga so quick. I say, watch what happen. I say, I told the students. I say, they gonna get him out of here so quick. I say, don't worry. I say, Southern can't maintain its mission with no shit like that.
Nah, I mean, not even gonna fail everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't care about your ego, nigga. We don't care about you trying to prove that you the smartest person. You smarter than the students, and the students can't figure this shit out. Like, nigga, fuck you.
I mean,
yeah.
That's dumb.
Right.
Yeah, man, because this is like, you're supposed to be smarter than them.
Right. Right.
I mean, you can't be sitting there tripping.
Right.
I mean, I tell my folks, like in my class, just that, like, I was giving them bonus points on in homework assignments, like 10 points on homework assignments and 5 points on exams. And I was going, like, in the lab, I was going to drop the 2 lowest labs.
Yeah.
But, it's just like, you don't need that. I mean, there's going to be a few of y'all going to turn to be physicists, but it's going to be extremely small.
Right.
So, the rest of y'all don't need to see more about that.
Right. That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be on the biology people. I be like, listen, y'all, this shit is not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get through this shit, and you ain't gonna never take physics again in your damn life. So don't even worry about
it. Just get what you can, and just move on, and stuff like that. And that's what it is. I would be seeing, I was like, man, like various things.
But yeah, so shit. I mean, like I say, man, it's a lot of changes going on at Southern. We need some physics people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Might be a good a nice little segue for you. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, like me. Either way, I have to get down there. It's just like.
I mean, that'll be, and then, I told you about Eddie Winslow, huh?
Yeah.
Right. So that'd be awesome. Like if you come back and we can get some quantum shit going. Cause I got the dean. He is not finna let Edwin fuck with me on this quantum shit. I am the nigga on the quantum shit. Edwin don't know nothing about no quantum, and I am the nigga on the quantum shit. And so if you come and I say, oh, this nigga know more quantum than me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, like I say, that's up to you. But,
No. Like I said, to me, it is like, to me, I'm just trying to go ahead to the area, and then I just want to bring what I've learned. Like I've learned so freaking much, and to me, it's just like I just feel like that something I'll teach I'll teach whatever.
Hey, look.
Whatever. But I don't feel like they appreciate the level of understanding and that you have to go through. You want to complain about I gotta do this homework and stuff like that. But to me the thing is, I've seen out there that when that quantum is a very huge thing and it's getting moved, but the thing is HBCUs just don't have the infrastructure.
Right.
They just don't have the infrastructure, and I was just like, well, yes, if I need to go to Rice or U of H, then that's something that I do. But I'm just saying, my skills would be appreciated more elsewhere.
Mm. I wonder if I could purchase a small optical bench. How much is that? Do you know? Do you have any idea? Is that like a lot of money?
An optical bench?
Yeah, like a small.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Still can pay about 3-4 grand.
A busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And Lutz's kick is good. He's sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
If you want to go to primary racer, you should get an optical bench.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Spontaneous, very much the operator device, because you're going to need that.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Whatever it is, I'm coming to kick.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? 2nd quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to education kit. I'm going to make sure of that shit. Oh, I don't need no extra this and extra that. Oh, maybe an optical bench, I get that, because you got to have that for the fucking vibration and all that other shit.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Fiber optics and all that.
In this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation,
you know what I'm saying?
that's almost
and based on what's online,
on
you know what I'm
1st down, they
saying?
stick with Singletary. And
It's
he'll
all
maneuver his
there.
way forward for
saying?
about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Allen, give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, Singletary. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo.
It's made for educators.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
And all that, and, you know what I'm saying? And take away this and upgrade that and do all this type shit. No, it's just a kick. You know what I'm saying? Straight up kick. Yep, a straight up kick. You know what I'm saying? Nothing fancy. No, you know. They might think this shit fancy, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, because it's gonna be fancy.
Yeah, I mean, because it's new. It's entanglement. Exactly. It's supposed to be demonstrating superposition, right? Because you're showing these photons that have two fucking quantum states at the same time.
Yeah, they're just entangled, you know, because like once you solve the equation, you see that it has a multiplication of one state times another state. And it's like that, you know, that shows that you can't separate them very easily. You know, that's, you know.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Winston still complete there to Thomas. And he's going to hit this one across the 30-yard line.
This is quantum fault, so I'm going to make it. So, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm just judging it based off what we had, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just based off what we had, huh? Which was doodle, exactly. So the fact that we got to experiment, even just one, nigga. We got one quantum experiment, nigga. One. You know what I'm saying? If I get another one, I can get two. Okay? Because they got other kits on that bitch, but the most expensive one is like $33K. And that motherfucker got all kind of lasers and all that shit you talking about, amplifiers and all that old shit. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, eventually, I want to get that eventually, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's going to be way down the line. But, yeah, I was thinking about integrating it into 213 with the engineers, but I'm like, nah, them niggas there. I'm like, hell, yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, these niggas struggling with the meter stick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No. I say, yeah, this gonna be quantum mechanics. So we taking quantum mechanics, we gonna make an experimental component to quantum mechanics. Straight up. Yes. Well, we teaching quantum mechanics from experiment now.
But that's what I'm telling you. Check out Kono's book, The Quantum Mechanics for Tomorrow's Engineers, and see how, you know, even if you don't use it, you can look at the structure.
Yeah.
And see.
Well, you gotta send me all the information.
I sent it to your email.
Oh, are you sure? All right, check.
Yeah, I sent that about like 5 minutes ago or something.
Alright. But yeah, man, shit. Hell yeah. Nah, I'm about to say, man.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but still more football to be played. Who knows what could happen? As we send you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Some smart sense that
talk about all these papers and all that, man. Come back and let's get some papers, nigga.
you know these papers,
yeah. What the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I'm playing,
Right.
Forecast calling for more the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On the return, it's McKenzie.
Whole motherfucking lineup, nigga. Like my motherfucking productivity, like on the day-to-day basis, like shit. You know, the amount of shit that go on, like underneath, like my fucking name, like it's incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Bring something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're
like,
down big right now.
Between this Chandler,
trying to find
this
something to
Franklin,
string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
motherfucking
Maybe
OSP, all that shit.
And find a way to get back in this.
Count.
Yeah, because right now you're down,
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
So, like I said,
you
know what I'm saying?
Discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means
I just need the person that's gonna have, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna, you know, that's that have that same kind of vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say, oh yeah, let's do this, so we can write this, so we can make this, get this paper, or write this, you know, write this proposal, or do this, or do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. On first down, Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. This one complete to his fullback.
I'm about to submit to Howard for $100K on September 30th.
Fullback comes through with a big play there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
I don't know how much the post value is.
Allen's throw caught by Sanders. A gain of 6 there.
I mean, I know it ain't. You're gonna be taking a
game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a
I don't know what you make, but you know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna be taking
the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're
taking a huge break up.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps, you don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a run with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I don't know what stage you at. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what stage you at, but
it's not my night.
For me,
it hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
I've done so much shit on my own, bro.
Every time he looks up,
and now I'm just like, man, I know I can't do all this shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Publish papers, do this, do that, write proposals, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
You know, eventually I get around to eat shit, but shit,
it's
I know. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you gotta be. That's when you gotta figure out how to incorporate those.
Beasley, touchdown, Buffalo.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bills cut into that lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards.
Oh yeah. And then we ain't talking. And really, you know what? Now that I think about it, shit. Because Searles wanted to bring the quantum, quantum scholar in residence.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to bring that to Southern. There's money for that. But see, I was even leaning towards us, because I'm putting something together for September 30th on single photon emitters.
Okay.
And graphene. Yeah, single photon emitters. And so in the matter of fact, I can send you the call for proposals, but it says collaborations are encouraged. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know how they work with NASA though. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna collaborate with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get that shit approved and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's not the worst. I mean, look, I've been doing it for several years. It does take time and paperwork, but it's just what I've been doing.
Yeah, cause what I was gonna say, shit, if you want to, like, let's submit, cause we can submit on September 30th, and you submit as a I'll write you in as a fucking co-PI or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or however that shit work. I don't know. It's the grant shit. You know what I'm saying? And of course I got Lacey, and I got what's her name on there already. On both of them, but them niggas don't get no money. I tell her, I say shit. I say we getting small awards, man. I say shit. We ain't got no money for no motherfucking summer salary and all that old shit yet. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep going. We gonna keep going after shit until we get to a point where we can start paying ourselves. But shit, the only money is the money I got from the beginning, and I'm the only one to get paid out there. So.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get money, from those things, but also just like you were saying, getting the money in order to get the folks that you need.
But what I'm saying, and listen, what I'm saying is, I think if we could put something together for September 30th and submit to Howard, it's a high likelihood that it will get funded, just like my seed award got funded. Very high likelihood.
You said it's a quantum, person in residence.
Scholar in residence. IBM HBCU Quantum Center. I'm a member of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
that sounds like that might be something that's possible.
Yes. Because we could submit, like I say, we can line it up. I feel like we can line it up, right? We can submit. I'll put you in. We submit a proposal. It ain't number 3 pages. 3-page proposal, 100K, right? And I say I want 20K to buy my damn CVD. The rest of this shit, I don't know, whatever we need to spend it on, we spend it on. But let me get my CVD. I got other grants. I don't need money for nothing else. All I want to do is get a CBD.
So from that, how would the person in residence get paid?
Well, what I'm saying is not from that. What I'm saying is
something else.
Yeah, I'm saying let's get that first as a collaboration with you at NASA. Okay. Then we go to Searles and say, hey, bro, me and Daniel, we just got the funding from IBM SPIE, Society of whatever, photonics and shit, whatever. That's what it is. So that means, and they say that as part of the grant, you gotta come up with a paper for SPIE. You know what that shit stands for? Society of something.
Yeah, that's like photonics.
Yeah, photonics shit. Optics and photonics. Yeah.
I know. I'm a member. I've been giving talks there for the past couple of years.
All right, great. That's great then. Shit. So we submit that. We get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we double back Searles and say, hey, man, perfect. Scholar in residence right here, nigga. He already wanted you to, I remember when this was a while back, but I guess it was a blessing in disguise, because now he said he about to leave Chicago. Say, fuck Chicago. Yeah, he about to leave that shit. He said, all right. He said, man, fuck these white people, man. He said, them white people, you know how the white people get, man. I told him, I said, man, you know the white people gonna start fucking with you, bro. I said, you know that, bro. I said, you already know. You know what I'm saying? They can't, you know they can't stand to see. And then you be wearing Yeezys and shit, and yeah, that nigga don't shave. That nigga hair be all over his head. You see what I'm saying? But the white people don't like that shit, bro. They don't like that shit.
No, but see, that's the thing. I mean, like, I've gotten it was on like, my uniform. Because that's like, I mean, like, I didn't know it was dress code.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So he said, fuck that, bro. He said he going back to Howard, man. He said, fuck that, man. He said he was mad at Howard, though. But you can't be mad at Howard. That's the government. It's fuck over the black schools like that. He said, because they took his career award. That's Howard. I said, nigga, it don't matter. I said, it don't matter what school it was and who you was. Shit, if you leave the school, they gonna take your damn career away. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with you personally at all, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they don't give a fuck. So, but anyway, he say shit. Yeah, he say, nah, fuck them white people. I said, alright. And not see, but you know, he done went out there, he done met all the fucking program managers, he know all the motherfuckers at MSF and DOE. Now he like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I can go back to Howard now. And really, but see, when you go back to Howard, then you got the black folks hating on you. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody gonna hate.
Yeah, everybody gonna hate, bro.
You hate differently.
Yep. You just pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? At least with Howard, I don't know, bro. Cause he keep telling me, he was like, yeah. He was like, man, you know you can leave Southern. I was like, shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know, bro. I got that fucking hedge of protection at this motherfucker. I literally, like my boss, who is supposed to be Henry, like I be questioning that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, nah, bro, I don't know. I don't think I really want to leave like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, maybe after I got that $1 million and I know the program and I got the program managers to come to Southern on the bluff. You know what I'm saying? That's when the NSF program managers come to Southern on the bluff for the S4, when I have an S4 at Southern and have have everybody from the region come around the Southern to give their talks, shit, that's when I'm about. That's when I'm about. I might go to NSF. I might go to NSF for 2 years though. You know how they do them little rotations?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at something that, like they had like a little DOE rotation.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't playing all of it. Because the thing is, it's like, I got actual, just be localized.
Right.
I don't need to prosper and, run the rat race.
Right.
That's not what I'm, because if that was the case, I'd stay at NASA and play the politics game.
Nah, you saying that now, but I'm telling you, you're gonna realize, especially if you come back and you be a faculty, you're gonna realize it's that money. When you get that money give you a fucking, like a little barrier, like a little shield from a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna start to realize that, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense not to be doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to just be up here teaching classes and all that shit and trying to work hard and impress somebody and all that type of shit. Nah, man, you can put this little proposal together, man. Especially like when you been doing this shit and I got 100 proposals, I got damn near 20 proposals already saved on my motherfucking external hard. Yeah, like, man, why wouldn't I do that shit? I just gotta put that shit together and work with a bunch of people. That's all, man. Come tell you, bro. When you have that money and you can hire people, bro, it ain't nothing like it. Like, I'm telling you, nigga don't tell me nothing, bro. Nigga, if I don't want to go to the meeting, I don't go, nigga. I ain't lying. I'm talking about any meeting. Straight up. Yeah. I don't have no, I'm telling you. It's something about that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Something about that shit that make you wanna go to every meeting. You know what I'm saying? When you know there ain't no motherfucking consequence or nothing. That make me go hard. See, when I know it's, I guess that sounds like what do they call that? When you've been in locked up for a long time? Institutional. Yeah, that sounds kind of institutionalized like a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't show up only when somebody tells it to. That's when you gotta show up. But yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, but it is what it is.
Just like with that shit like the shit with Eddie Will, though. That's why I say, you see what I'm saying? See, like if we especially come back with that money already. Oh, with the money already, and that's how they introduce you with the money. Nigga got money already, huh? Oh man, niggas ain't ready for. Niggas don't be ready for that stuff.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like
They be like, oh, this nigga done created his job. This nigga done created a whole job at something. Yeah, that's how you create your job, yes. Yeah. Nigga be talking all that budget cut shit, all the budget cuts in the state and the governor of the state and all, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. We fuck with the federal government. Yeah. And he can't touch it.
well, I mean, like, we'll see, but yeah, if you need something,
Well, that ain't federal money. That's actually from corporate. That's fucking IBM. Right, right. Well, Southern ain't got no quantum nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Well, I think what I'm saying is shit. That's the first quantum thing. Well, we've been a member of the Quantum Center for a minute, okay? But it was just Humberto and Fred Lacey, okay? And then me and Searles got the money. And so Searles met them two niggas at a conference somewhere, and he was like, "Hey, you know Humberto and Fred Lacey?" I was like, "No, I don't know them niggas." And so I went with them. And now we got Seed Award. And we finna go, and that's what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is, shit, let's go after, you know what I'm saying? What's the name? Let's go after this. It's called the Faculty Accelerator Award. Yeah, it's called the IBM SPIE Faculty Accelerator Award. It's $100K. It's $100K. And based on the money I can get from the C Award, shit, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do with the money. You understand what I'm saying? So, I say, I need $20K to buy my CBD, and shit, I need $50K for a postdoc. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it don't stop. That's what. Oh, that's the beauty. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why you say there's some leeway. Okay, you're gonna take a pay cut. Yeah, you're gonna take a pay cut, but depends on how. If you, what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. That's what I was telling you. When it's a different kind of mentality when yeah, you know what I'm saying. I took this pay cut, so I don't have a lot of shit on my back, but I'm stress free, and I got the ability to create shit. You know what I'm saying? And proposals, like you said, that's all you've been working on. Shit. Proposals is just like I said, getting proposals funded is how I create my job. And something that, yes. So, and then that's how you create your job as something. And then what happens is, once you create that job, then they're gonna put you on general fund. That's what they call tenure track. Then you gonna be. I remember it was like a guy over at when I was at Rice with my talk, and he said this guy lived heavy on the hog for 40 years at Rice, on the salt funds. Yeah. And it's every 4 or 5 years. Fucking Yuri. What's the name that had that Ice Cube about 20 something years? Yeah. Shit check. He had that bitch about 20 something years. Wasn't right. What's the name had that lamp shit about 20 something years? Back in Yoko. They done funded 30. Yeah, I think they done funded that shit for 30 years, man. Yep, they just not injured. Dude, you know, all the motherfuckers retiring now. All back your fault. Right? All his people and all his, like, his cohorts and shit. All of them getting old. Yeah, well, shit. Let's talk about it. All right. Give me up during the week. All right. All right. Oh, shit. Man, that should take your life.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They've been able to move the ball. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 118 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that. Attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Kamara. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Now broke that bit.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So tack on 3 more, though this is just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about
Fuck Bristol. Bristol can't do me a motherfucking
You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. McKenzie returning it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And Diggs has it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Singletary. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 85 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Escaping the pressure right. Allen, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills get a bit closer. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of it.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Winston now. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 2nd and 7, Allen.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Still can get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready. Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Callaway, the return man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Saints on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Kamara. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Saints on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
The Bills on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Allen, nifty footwork. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 56 yards. And the Saints are pouring it on. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Sliding out of the... Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Chain, 2nd and 12. On the counter, here's Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 14. They run it again with Kamara. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills going to take over again on offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where it gets symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen looking for Beasley, got him on the sled. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40. Back to throw. Allen. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So the shotgun snap to Allen. steps away. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yardage.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Quan Alexander.
And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Second and 11.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
And they will take a knee here. Carlos, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.